All right, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen.
Love your stream,
Yo, thank you so much,
Great
Clayboy.
work on the
Educational
challenge
commentary,
with Ninja and Luther.
season 4. We're landing in Dusty. I'm hoping this one's the one. I've attempted 2 commentaries, and you know, one of them we got lasered, absolutely lasered, and then the other one we didn't really have any healing, so we had like 28 health. And we were gonna get one against a guy with 150 health. But that's what happens, man. Early game is very, very, very random. Sometimes you get good stuff, and sometimes you don't. It happens. This place has a decent amount of shields. Okay, so this guy's going for the shield on the top, right? I'm actually gonna drop straight down. He has a shield, and he's drinking it right now as we speak. So I'm gonna pop up back here. Okay, I almost want to back out of the game at this point. The dude just grabbed the shield. I was gonna try to take that shield, but he just grabbed it and drank it. I took off his shields. I only have 15 more bullets left. Eight bullets. All right. Everything is fine. We have a pump now. We're gonna move through. Materials is really hard to come by in this game mode. I mean, in this area, especially early. So you have to use your environment until you can get these amount of materials. Somebody just broke through the rooftop of this place right here. He's drinking a shield right now. Hopefully I can stop him from drinking the shield. This guy's coming up. We got the shot on him. No damage taken. There's a guy over here. There's a guy behind us. No, he's jumping away actually. Gonna grab some of this loot. This guy's on top. Another nader. He blew himself up. We got another guy showing up. We took the shot that we needed to take. All right. Now we might be able to get these shields off. So I'm going to rotate that. I don't have any materials. I'm rotating it so it's facing away from me. I'm going to go ahead and just move some stuff around. The reason why I didn't go for the shields early is because I feel like people were coming in. I could hear footsteps everywhere. I feel like I needed to clear the area first. It's a bit riskier that way, but I'd rather not get pushed while I'm shielding up. I'd rather play a little bit more proactive. So we're going to get this AR. I'm actually going to take this AR. I like this one more. Shotgun. Purple SMG, definitely over that. Bandages. And some of these bad boys. So we're in a much better spot now. This guy ended up blowing himself up, unfortunately. Well, fortunately, actually, because I don't want to run in there and risk dying. So we haven't used any of the crystals yet. I will say this about the crystal. Against a good shooter, when you jump and you're floating like that, it's easy for them to laser you. So, and you have a little bit less control over your movement when you're using the crystal. So it's a good thing, but it's got its negatives. You got to remember that it's definitely got its negatives. Okay, we got an extra med kit. That's not bad. So right now we're gonna go through and we're just gonna loot the entire place, make sure everything's cleared. We gotta be cautious. People are usually camping the edges of this little crater, taking shots at us. No shots have been taken yet, but what I'm gonna do right now is I'm just gonna go around and just try to find any chest that I miss, any loot that I missed, AR that I missed. The reason being is that this place does not, like, okay, you can get metal from these rocks, and you get a good amount of metal from these rocks, no lie, but at the end of the day, metal isn't your most valuable resource. You know, wood is going to be your most valuable resource, especially in quick fights while you're pushing. So one of the downsides of landing in this area is you're going to come out with very limited resources. Luckily, you have these crystals which help you move around a little bit more, but you're still limited on your resources. So, and then like these rocks, like look, I'm getting 30 metal, 40 metal. There's actually a chest inside this ice cream truck but this ice cream truck has 100,000 health, so it's just a troll. Like you can actually break that ice cream truck and get the chest. The only problem is that, you know, you see how I'm flashing right now? That's what happens when the crystal's about to fade. So you can kind of adjust your playstyle depending on the crystal. Wood has more health. It builds faster. It has more health, so it's better in quick combat. We go ahead and grab. I don't know if these stack or not. I've heard different answers. It's not like the effect, but the how long they last. Either ways, we're gonna go to Dusty, like the old Dusty. And these wood pallets, there's not as many of them. I remember multiple times I talked about how you can get a good amount of wood from Dusty, but there's not as many wood pallets. But there's still enough to kind of get you a little bit of a starting point, assuming nobody already came here and like cleared them up. So there's still enough to get you like a couple hundred wood, maybe 300 if you're lucky. By the way, while you're in that anti-gravity mode, this guy has a rocket launcher. I'm gonna go up to the top. Okay, he seemed lost, but I'm not gonna let him. Even a lost man with a rocket should be treated as a threat. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna grab the rocket launcher, and we're gonna drop our SMG for a mini, and we're gonna get some more wood. Break some more boxes. Again, it's not as many, and I know some people are sad about that, but I really do like the new Dusty. I think the way I see it is that like Tilted Towers was pulling a lot of people. Retail wasn't pulling enough people, but it pulled some people. Now you have like a little balance in the center of the map with these three major areas. All right, we see a guy actually dropping down here, and I'm gonna come down because I kind of want to show you guys some anti-gravity like fights, how kind of you can use it to your advantage and things like that. I'm gonna go ahead and just bounce around. He's probably gonna be inside the base for all I know. Someone sniped at us from the top. Gotta be careful here. I'm gonna go ahead and ramp up a little bit, just get high. That's my goal right now, is to get high. I'm not worried about fall damage. You don't take fall damage in this game mode. This guy's getting shot a few times. We got him. I'm gonna go ahead and grab his minis and his materials. You can see, like, you see like how you can play a little bit more reckless, a little more aggressive, because you're not worried about taking fall damage. You're not worried about any of that stuff. I can hear somebody right now, by the way. He just landed in front of me. I'm gonna go ahead and box up a little bit, break out, swap to my sniper. I think he's underneath me. Yeah, he is. He's very weak right now. Dropped right in front of him, got the kill. We used building to our advantage. We stayed on top. We stayed calm. But you can actually hear them approach. You can hear them because when they have the zero gravity, they actually have. See, I gotta be careful here. If I'm going against someone with zero gravity, I'm gonna box myself in real quick because they have a hard time controlling themselves. Like they have a hard time controlling how they move, and boxing yourself in is not a bad move in the situation. So she's trying to break. She's trying to break through. That's fine. I kind of want her to come up top, but if she's gonna stay down, that's okay. I'm gonna come up here. I'm gonna pull my rocket out. I'm just gonna take a quick shot to her face. Got some of this. Got some upgrades, and we have a lot more wood now. So okay, so when you're going against someone with zero gravity, obviously they can jump extremely high. So if you're ramping towards them, it's not very smart because they can just jump right over your ramp, and they don't care about fall damage. So they'll go up top and they'll just gun down your ramp or shoot at you. So one thing you can do is just kind of box yourself in until the zero gravity runs out, or if they make a mistake while in zero gravity. Eventually it runs out, and then they're like, they're back to normal. But it all comes down to like how comfortable you are fighting with people floating like that. I have a good time landing shots on people that are levitating like that. I don't really have too much of a problem. There's somebody approaching. I've got my rocket launcher out, and I'm ready. Got a hit on him. I'm gonna drop down. Gonna stay up. We're gonna reload a rocket again. If we get a cheeky rocket shot, then I will. He's actually on top of us right now. Got him in a box. This is our box, completely our box right here. I'm gonna put this trap and I'm gonna rotate this towards him, and now that's gonna kill him. So the reason why I rotated the ramp, by the way, is because the way it was set up before, like this trap will not go off if the ramp is like this. The reason why I put it on this wall is because he was standing in this corner. So I put it right behind him, and then I rotated this over here so that the ramp can go off, and it went off and killed him. Fortunately for us, he didn't have extra shields. We have 117 health, which is not a lot of health. And I've been getting lasered today, like absolutely lasered. So I got to be a little more cautious. I'm gonna hang around the pit for just a little bit longer. I'm gonna check if maybe there's the chest, because these trucks sometimes have chest. Actually, there is a chest. I hear it. Yep. I mean, I don't hear it. I see the yellow light. So I'm gonna come in here, and just to be safe, I'm gonna go ahead and build a wall right here, so I don't get shot. Best chest in the game. You got the gray SMG. You got the bandages. What else could you ask for? I'm gonna go ahead and remove this wall right here and get back up. I'll move around with the crystals to try to find some more loot. There's got to be something else here for me. If anything, I can wait till somebody shows up, you know? But hopefully there's something that somebody left behind, because I am in need of some shields. These doors seem to have like a one spawn in there, yeah. But there was no shields. There could have been a shield in that door, but there wasn't at that time. I'm gonna come towards the storm side, see if anybody's running through the storm, potentially anybody coming out from this side. Usually you got some stragglers, but I don't see any stragglers right now. This is the 2-tick storm. So anybody coming out is gonna be really, really weak if they are coming out from the storm. Don't see anybody. It's kind of safe to assume that they're not coming out from there, but you never know. You never know. You can't break the rock in the center, if you were wondering. All right, so this place is like, the loot here is done. There's no loot. I've accepted that. Sad reality. Where else could I go to find some loot? I think maybe heading up there might be a good idea, if not for loot, just for kills. Got to be very careful. So you can actually go up really fast when you're in this mode, because you can just jump and build ramps, and you don't have to really care about fall damage. You can just hop like this. See how fast we're scaling this mountain? This guy had no idea. This guy, though, he did have some shields. I'm actually going to use both of these. No, I'm just going to use one. I'm going to drop the rockets. In my last video, people were like, why'd you drop the rockets? To be completely honest with you, man, I'm not a huge fan of rockets, as in, like, I have more fun playing without them. And the thing is that, like, for me, having heals and shields gives me more survivability, and as a result, I'm able to play a little more aggressive. If I, like, listen, I would drop my medkits or my shield for rockets, but then I would play like a little more defensive, and I'd probably be hiding somewhere. But that's not my play style, you feel me? That's not how I go about things. And there's a guy over there. I'm just holding this angle. I want to see if I can get a cheeky shot. I'm not going to shoot at him yet. He seems to be building right now, so maybe I'm going to let his guard down a little bit more. See what he's willing to do. I'm going to edit out the backside of this, and I'm actually going to just wrap around real quick. Go up. See if I can get this good shot right here. Wow, he took a very fast shot at me, so it's safe to assume this guy is decent, at the very least decent, because he took a very, very extremely fast shot with the hunting rifle. Now, I don't think it was like a no scope or anything. I think it was a legitimate shot because he nearly hit me with it. So I'm gonna be a little bit more cautious approaching this guy. I still see him. We landed a shot on him, so he cleared the hill over here. I don't know if he's gonna peek back at me. I hope not. I would hate to get lasered right now. We're gonna go ahead and scale this mountain. He's been sniped once. We might have some trouble up here as well. Go all the way to the top. Is that him? Got to be extra careful. There is 7 enemies left. The circle is not that big. 7 enemies left. A lot of people around this area. So here's the dealio. Here's the dealio, right? You see where we are? You see how convenient the circle is for us? And that's amazing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you guys. I always show you guys like how to push, you know, how to play very aggressive. I'm going to show you guys a late game defensive strat because for some people, maybe they don't have good ping. Maybe they're not comfortable pushing. I'm going to show you basically one by one defending and offense. Okay. So we already have 10 kills. There's 7 enemies left. We played aggressive early. Late game, I'm going to play a little bit slower. The myth strat, if you want to call it that. I see somebody. He's going to be approaching right here. I might be able to get a quick snipe at him. Don't know how close that was. I can't really wait to check because of the fact that there's other people around that might snipe me. Now, hopefully somebody does push me so I can kind of show you guys like how to defend if somebody's trying to ramp up your 1x1, how to defend it, things like that. So we know there's a guy over there. We know there's a guy over here. We're in a really, really good spot. The only problem is that hill right now. It's still in play, and somebody could be up there, and they could get a decent shot if we're peeking. But right now, it's going to be closed up here in about 20 seconds. You want to constantly edit through your walls so you can see what's going on. This guy's shooting grenade launchers, not at me, at that guy. And he has it blocked off from my side, so I can't actually shoot. But this is not bad. The only thing I gotta remember is this guy has grenade launchers, so he could potentially hit me with some grenade launchers if he chooses to do that. So I got a window here ready to be opened as soon as I see like an opening on this guy. That guy's running away completely. You see how that guy? That's the guy we sniped, by the way. You see how he ran away from our snipe, and then he's running away from this guy too. So you gotta remember that guy's playing extremely passive. So most likely it's gonna stay that way. We took a snipe. That guy jumped. He got shot. Oh, there's that. I don't know how that guy's in there. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna block this off. And I'm gonna shift my focus to the front right now. That guy has somebody coming from behind him. He's gonna get shot right now if he doesn't be careful. I killed the guy that was coming up from behind. A little risky there for me to go for that many shots. He did hit my base. He's probably gonna go for some more shots on my base. He is. Okay, but it looks like he's trying to hit me at this point, which is fine. As long if he keeps trying to hit me, I'm okay with that. That guy's still over there. I don't see anybody nearby. I don't think I'm high enough to die, but I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna drop down real quickly, and I'm actually gonna structure my base so that way I have a little more bones to the base. That guy's extremely high up, by the way. He's extremely high up, and so we know there's one guy over there. We know there's another guy over there. There's 2 other people. There's 2 other people that we don't know where they are. This guy's base is so high up that he would die if it was to get shot down. I don't know how viable that is though, because it seems to me that he's editing down towards his base. All right, so the reason I added an extra layer. Gotta be careful here. I added an extra layer that way. If he tries to rock it, it's a little bit more difficult. And even if he knocks this base down, we can catch ourselves with the other base. All right, the storm is closing. It's going to force us to move a little bit more into that direction. It's also going to force that guy to move. That's why he was dropping down. So we might be able to get a cheeky snipe on him as he comes out from here. See if he's running in a straight line. We missed our shot. Oh, there's actually somebody back there. Wow. Wow. Was not expecting that. That dude is definitely weak. He's coming up to us. Somebody flew over here. Somebody was lost in the storm. I'm gonna drop down here real quick, reposition myself. The dude's right there. The other guy's down below. The other guy seemed a little bit more like not too sure what he's doing. Gonna block our sides off. This guy's dropping down. Really bad move on his part because he had some leverage, and now he's dropped down to finish off this last guy, and now we have high ground. I'm gonna go ahead and defend real quick. He's trying to grenade launcher me. A little AR span. He's gonna go for grenade launcher shots, and when he does, that's when I can really take my opportunity to start shooting at him. You see, he keeps going for it. He keeps going for it. At this point, though, it's pretty safe for me to drop down. Just go over the top like this. He's probably got a shotgun out right now. We can do this little... Oh, God. I nearly dropped myself. Gonna go ahead and build up real quick. We can do this little technique where we just jump and shoot and then build a floor underneath us to protect ourselves. Kind of like this. Watch, I'll show you. And actually being a little lower makes it a little bit easier. All right, it seems like he's trying to build up. That's fine with me. Little building fight. Didn't never hurt anybody. I went for a snipe. Okay. Those were some insane grenade launcher shots. He managed to like hide them into the he managed to hide them into, like, sneak them into the little... I'm actually gonna get out of here. Building up. Building up. I'm out of materials. There we go. Holy crap. I gotta show you guys those grenades. Those were some well placed grenades. That went from like a very easy to win fight, and I kind of let it run its course a little too much. At the end, we were able to hit our shots, and he wasn't. But let me tell you this: if you want to win that fight, and I'm gonna be completely honest with you, if you want to win that fight, you stay on the high ground and you just spam AR until the dude's dead. It's as simple as that. You stay on the high ground, you spam AR until the dude's dead. We didn't do that because we wanted to play a little bit more aggressive at the end, considering we missed out on a few kills being in that tower. But at the end of the day, we hit our shots. He didn't. We were able to edit out when he hit us with the grenade launcher. I actually want to show you guys exactly. By the way, so going back to what I was saying, don't drop if you want to win 100%. But I'm not the type of player to drop down and like. I'm not the player to drop down. No, I'm not the player just to spam AR for the win from the high ground. I don't like doing that. I like engaging with my opponent a little more. It's a little more entertaining for you guys and for me. I want to show you guys those grenades real quickly. The way he placed them was insane. So just so I can show you what was happening right here. So he actually, I was not expecting this, but he actually managed to he managed to hit the nade on the side of the wall right here and have it drop right underneath me. Not just once, twice. In my mind, I didn't think he could do this. Not that it was impossible, but like I didn't think from this angle he was able to do that. And I wasn't really expecting it. So these were some really well placed nades. I ended up getting hit by one. Could have gotten hit by two and potentially lost the game, right? But I boxed myself in. He came up on the side. I got my 2 shields off. I also put down a campfire, get a little more health going. At this point, by the way, like with the way things were, like I only had one mini, so I would have died if one more hit me. Started wrapping around. The storm came in. I started pushing towards him. I just kept pushing towards him, double ramping, blocking off from the shotgun shots. I came down here, decided to maybe go for a medkit if possible, but I see that he was already like, this dude was Junkrat, right? He was pretty much Junkrat. Like he was already shooting grenade launcher shots, and he started reloading. That gave me an opportunity to come up on top. Now over here, I realized I'm out of materials, right? I used all my materials, so immediately I swap to my shotgun, and I'm like, okay, I'm ready to shoot this guy. As soon as I see him, I hear him coming from underneath. I take a quick shot at him. Bam. If he killed me here, man, he had 1 HP left. That's crazy. Swap to my AR, took my shots, and he died. I will say this guy had a launch pad. He didn't use it. He had a campfire. He didn't use it. He kept playing aggressive. If I was him, I would have tried to take the high ground with the launch pad. You don't want to die not using a launch pad from somebody who has the high ground. So guys, thank you guys so much for watching this educational commentary, this little extra bit at the end. If you guys enjoyed and you're watching on YouTube, subscribe to my YouTube channel, youtube.com/cypherpk, and turn on notifications. And if you're watching on Twitch, follow the stream. And the best way to support the stream is if you have a Twitch Prime, you can use your Twitch Prime subscription, or just follow the stream. And we stream every single day starting at 7 a.m. US Central, and we also do an afternoon stream. So thank you guys so much for watching. My name is Cypher, and I'll see you guys next time.